So we're going down to Texas to see my buddy Jacob Harris, who is creating subdivisions under the company High Investments as passive income, and they are doing it big. Well, everything's big down there except for the prices. So let's go take a look and see what he's up to. Oh man, how are you? All right, so where are we off to?
We are off to go look at some developments.
The project's got on the go right now.
So right now in Houston, we have 13 residential projects and 4 apartment complexes, and then some other, a couple of build outs. But as far as the ground up stuff, 13 residential, 4 apartment complexes. It's a total of a little over 200 homes and a little over 1,200 doors. 2 of them I think we will just stabilize and then sell them.
Right.
And then the other 2 will most likely be long-term homes.
Like purpose-built rental, right?
I know we're the 4th largest city and we're closing in on Chicago quickly, but I don't know.
Houston's the 4th largest city? So what do you got? You got New York?
New York, LA,
Chicago, and then number 4. Wow, that's pretty big.
Supposedly we'll be number 3 here pretty soon, I think within the next 5 years.
Yeah, because everyone's immigrating here, right? Because it's cheaper here.
So we're building houses and everybody's moving in and buying them.
And I know that if I need it, they gon' give it back. Gotta practice what you preaching.
So this one's not us, this one is. And this is our business model, honestly, is we love to be right across from some of these other guys. Not to say anything bad about them, but I feel like we build a better product. So let them spend all the money on marketing, let them bring the traffic, and we'll sell houses off of it. And so we've actually sold all of these except for one. We only have 1 unit left, and as you can see, we're not even close to being finished, but they're all under contract. 1820 in the middle, and then the other building is 2 units, 1,400 square feet each. So it goes 3-2, 3-2. Because you can't really get a lawnmower back there, so we just put gravel so that the homeowners don't have to mess with it.
Does that matter for sales? Does that affect the...
Yeah, I mean, we have had some pushback from a few people with dogs. Honestly, we can't build them fast enough. I mean, they're selling. I'm not even really putting any effort into marketing, to be honest with you, because there's no need. I mean, we're getting full price offers 2 or 3 days from putting them on the market without me doing anything beyond that. On this one, the bank wanted us to do phase 1 was all of the site work, the driveways, all that stuff. So it was about $300,000 just to prep everything. And then we did 5 houses, so that was phase 1. And phase 2 was 10 houses. And then this will be the last phase.
That Dollar Tree, never been a type that gotta act, gotta lie. I just go and get the bread and bring it back to the
Fireproofing, waterproofing, soundproofing all together, so we spray that in, which that's something that most builders don't do.
Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside.
10-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors, just about everywhere.
Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside.
Like this weather every day?
It's gonna get a lot worse.
It's a little warmer?
Oh yeah. That little 1,400 square foot house that you saw is going to rent for $2,100 to $2,200 a month. Not an amazing cap rate, but it's not bad. It'll
Way better than ours. In order to get 2,100, we need about 600,000 Canadian to get about 2,100 Canadian dollars. Right? And then there's HOA fees and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, so that one has an HOA, but it's only $675 a year.
Holy shit.
Because really all it does is the water bill, and then just a little bit of lawn maintenance in the front of the property. We tried to keep the HOA as cheap as possible, so make sure it wasn't a deterrent for any first-time home buyers.
For sure.
So it's outside of the most dense places around downtown, but it's like not quite suburbs.
Okay.
So that's why we're able to get away with, doing no backyard, tiny lots. If we were a little bit farther west, that wouldn't work. We would have that backyard. It's more of like a true single family.
Sure.
So we're kind of on the edge of the high density versus the more kind of family areas.
Right. So still in demand though.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you need right now? You need more capital. You need more land, more deals, more buyers. What do you need?
So honestly, right now, I wouldn't say that we need more capital, but we're always looking for a good long-term partners. So we're looking for relationships with investors because we are trying to scale up and do some bigger projects, move into some other states. We want to be selective with who we're working with, but we always want to talk to good people.
What do you do first? Do you get the capital first, or you get the project first?
It can be a mix, but usually the most comfortable way is to have a pretty good idea of what the investors are looking for first, and that's both in terms of how much equity are they comfortable bringing, as well as the overall size of the project, if they want to be in a particular price point, all that kind of stuff. So we try to figure that out first, and then we go find a project that matches after we have a commitment.
All right, and what's the average capital size you're looking for? Between?
So the capital raise can be anywhere from 400 to 1.5 million most of the time. For some of our larger projects, we've raised as much as 5 million on the equity, and then we're obviously going to get a construction loan or a land loan as well. So project sizes can vary, but usually 400,000 to 1.5 is a pretty good range.
What kind of timeline?
Anywhere from 12 to 25, 26 months, depending on the size of the project. I guess average is probably about 16 to 18 months, but there are a lot of variables that play into that. Is that?
Finally at the destination. It's been a long ride from Toronto to Houston to Dallas, but it was well worth it. It was nice to see my buddy Jacob and see what he's up to. Up until today, he's all been talking about the project, and I have actually seen the sites myself, and it was nice to actually walk the site. It's a beautiful product that he's creating. I might actually invest into it because he's got all the supply and there's so much demand. In fact, all the projects completely sold out, like all the projects he has. So maybe it's not a bad idea. It was mind-boggling to find out that there's no zoning laws in Texas, or at least where he's at. It's kind of crazy to me. You can pretty much build whatever you want with as much density as you want. You don't go through the crazy zoning policies that we have to go through. It takes them 6 months to get a project off the ground. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And Houston's the 4th largest city in America, right behind New York, LA, and Chicago. It's creeping up in Chicago. I don't know, there's 6 million people there. It's kind of like the size of Toronto, except it might be a little more, I don't know what the geographic size, which is bigger and which is not, Houston versus Toronto. It doesn't seem as dense as Toronto is, but it seems like there's a lot of opportunities, so it might be worth it. And especially with COVID, everybody immigrating to Houston, to Texas. I don't know, I might take a look into it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.